morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. We are back. The show is called TBR SSF Show. Today we are joined by last born. You know, last born. We vela kancane sisho kanjalo ngesizulu. And then last born, it's like you're free to just check the picture. We have last born. We also have Saddam. Saddam is in Ivory Coast. I'm sure you've seen when I started. I showed to the people in the bus what was happening there in Ivory Coast. You know, with us here, it's early in the morning, but Saddam says it's still dark down there. Eh? It's still dark. Saddam, welcome to the show, and let's get started.
Bonjour, merci beaucoup, Africa du Sud, Akwaba.
Akwaba, what is that now, Evan?
Akwaba means bonjour, good morning. Merci beaucoup for finding how you. Akwaba, comrade, you are welcome. Akwaba, welcome. Welcome. Welcome all the listeners. Welcome all the listeners. Akwaba, Africa du Sud.
Akwaba, Africa du Sud. Yeah, no, thank you so much. Much appreciated. Tshepang, abona Saddam swing sensitively mun. Esa anyamala swing sen. And then you know, Marasa Sebeta swing sen, that's why. Swing, last one, welcome to the show.
Yes, good morning, Mr. Shabalala, and to you also, Mr. Saddam. I hope you're enjoying Ivory Coast.
Yes, Akwaba.
Akwaba. As I indicated before, that my name is the Saubrey Boyz Walefatshe, and the show is called a TBR SSF Show. Guys, let me start with you, Tshepang, because I want us to do an analysis. But just before that, Saddam is having a good time in Ivory Coast. I'll show you where he has a defense looking colorful as usual, just like him. Kiba okay ba Saddam?
Bana kuba Ivory Coast na kwe bajiwa ki Nigeria wanini. Ivory Coast. Ivory Coast ba. Gidi wengu takamo super fan takamo Ivory Coast.
Gidi wengu takakwa. Now tell me, but we'll talk. I want to talk to Tshepang a bit about Nigeria. How do they look like? How's Ivory Coast as the host? Just a bit. And then here I see that you are with the minister and also Muglisson. Muglisson has been a journalist for many years. I remember when I was young, I used to go to Randfontein, you know. I've been a Cosmos fan, man. I would follow Cosmos everywhere. I would go to Randfontein to go and watch Cosmos there. And Muglisson, during the apartheid time, man, it was tough, and white people were not like welcome to come to the township. But Muglisson, man, you would walk freely, and everybody liked him. And then he didn't mind. He would sit on top of the stand as if there was nothing, you know. He was like one of us, you know. Yeah, I see. The guy has been around for a very long time, and he's very well informed when it comes to African football. That's Muglisson there, and then and also the minister, and then now Tshepang, as I said. Nigeria, they've lost. You said they've lost 1-0, isn't it? And then everybody thought that Nigeria will win this tournament because of the number of quality players that they have, especially with the red hot forward, Osimhen. And then what's your take about Nigeria? What have you seen so far? What do you think? What is the problem?
I think coming to the Nigerian squad, especially for Victor Osimhen, the current footballer of the year, African footballer of the year, I think there's so much pressure on him and a lot is expected from him. But when it comes to them, they've got a good squad. I mean, you should, if we can actually look at the players that they have, it's also a lot of youngsters, especially going forward, especially the likes of Lookman. They've got Iwobi, who's carrying the experience. They've got Chikwueze also on the flank. Victor Osimhen going down the middle as a striker. I think with the last game they created a lot of chances, but they couldn't convert, especially with Victor Osimhen. I think he gets into the right positions, but he's failing to deliver, when it comes to the amount of chances he's getting. Yes, he's got 1 goal in the tournament so far and an assist, but in the previous game as well, I think a lot was expected from him, which he had a couple of chances whereby he could have killed the game. But hence what I'm saying, I think it's a matter of pressure. There's too much pressure on him and the squad as well, because they actually fought. It was an interesting game, that they played. But I think it's just pressure when it comes to them, but they still have a chance within their last game.
Swim, you are in Ivory Coast. You have adopted Ivory Coast if they play against other teams, although we know that we are Bafana Bafana all the way. Now, Ivory Coast, what do you think about them? Do you think they will do something in this tournament, having seen their games? What do you think about Ivory Coast, Swim?
Yeah, for Ivory Coast, it's going to be challenges for them because as they are the host, they have to win hook or crook for the last game, because the first game they win, the second game they lost against Nigeria with the penalty 1-0. So they got a 3 point. So they need to win or draw. Otherwise, the other team, maybe on the group, maybe they can lose. But rather than that, one believe what was happening to supporters after they lost against Nigeria. Supporters, they got a passion with the soccer here. It's like when you see what do you call it? Egyptian people, when they lost, they cry. Even here, I hear the supporters, they were going up and down, you interview them on the street, they were worried because when you are the host, when you will be knocked out, we also get a problem that there will be empty stadium, because we need the host team to go as far as semi-final, maybe quarter-final, but not the early stage when they can go out. But I think they will bounce back. They will do something because they know they own the country to go to next group, but they still have a chance to go to qualify.
Now let's look at us, Bafana Bafana. As you can see, we are at the bottom of the lock with no points at all, no win, we've lost 1, no draw. And then, this is where we are as Bafana Bafana. Tshepang, let me hear your analysis. What do you think? Do you think we will be able to rise? We play Namibia today. Look, Namibia, they're in number 2 with 3 points. And then Namibia, they're red hot. We've seen that Otto scored a very good goal, to assure them that they collect 3 points. So what's your take?
First things first, we expect nothing but stellar performance from our national team, from Bafana Bafana. It's a do or die. The next 2 coming fixtures with Namibia, I think we've got a better squad than them. So we definitely need to go all the way and just grab the maximum points when it comes to them, because Mali and Tunisia are playing tonight. So it's either a draw or one of the 2 teams will win, and then they'll qualify automatically. I mean, we'll put them in a position whereby it can make the group interesting, whereby we don't know who's going to qualify till the last game. So with us, we accept nothing but 3 points. But ends up saying that we have a better squad than Namibia. The guys just need to step up tomorrow and fix the mistakes that they have occurred in the last game. And also coming to the squad, I think even the coach, even us viewers, we saw what was the problem. I think the coach as well saw what was the problem in the first game. So if those certain mistakes can be rectified, then we'll be able to come along, hopefully with 3 points in our match tomorrow.
What was the problem you identified?
So we had a problem with our defense. I think the link-up play between Mvali and Kgole was a problem throughout the whole game. The communication between our two center backs was the only problem, and that was a huge setback for us. So if they can fix the center back positions between the two players, then if we can get players that are able to communicate properly, because that position requires a lot of communication, and it's more of like a bond. So if you guys don't bond or are not bonding in the match, then it causes problems at the back, which it was causing problems at the back. For me personally, this is my opinion. I don't know what others are saying, but it wouldn't hurt putting in the likes of Grant Kakana, play Grant Kakana and Mtobi Mvala. Even if we have a whole back four Sundowns club players, then it's okay, because I mean those are the current players that are actually doing well even at their respective clubs. I don't see anyone else taking those positions, Then let's see going forward if will be stability, and because they do have a relationship and a good link-up play. So I wouldn't have to try and do that, and let's just see how we move forward.
Saddam, I heard a lot of people complaining about Evidence Makgopa. They said, what did the coach think? Why did he bring Evidence Makgopa? People are not happy. I don't know. You watching the game, how did you see that? And then there's pressure, not only Evidence Makgopa. People are not even happy. Well, sometimes here at home, fans go according to my team, not looking at the squad and then being objective. And then are they justified, this backlash on Evidence Makgopa and also Lepasa? I just want to hear your point. Is a question of people being biased because they want, my team to be represented there. So that is why there's a lot of questions. So, Saddam, what's your take?
Yeah, I can say in the field of play, I can also point a finger say match because I'm here. I can say Makgopa is doing this one and this one. Tomorrow when I go to the training, they will say you spray the wrong message.
Okay, no, that's fine. Right? That's fine.
What the people say. But what I can mention is, yes, if we supposed to score a penalty, that is supposed to take us somewhere else to motivate the player in the field of play. But the penalty, everybody can match that one as a lot of big pot in. But now we have to leave it up. About the selection, I'm not going to say much, but the main issue is we must have a surprise package for this coming game, because do or die, we have to win. Maybe Mali and Tunisia, we need them to draw. If they can draw, it will be maybe no score, draw for not. They'll give us a chance, but they're going to play before us. We're going to play today. When we play tomorrow, we'll know what we need. It's our job now. We don't have to rely on somebody else. We must do our own job. Maybe 4 points we can go. If we win this game tomorrow, now 3 points. Draw or win. Win is a bonus against the last game on Tunisia. But the main point is we need to qualify. We can't just come here and go back. No. We must show the people that the mistake they done, because the players, they have a team talk with the coach, they say they'll do something. It's their job now to play for the country, not for themselves, but a chance. But about inside the position, whatever, I can't mention, but very important is we need a win. People must talk. It's their chance to talk about their team.
Now, look, as much as we support Bafana, but we need to analyze, we need to show where we see the mistakes. I hear your point, but we will tell what we see. Because by doing that, we are also helping the team to hear what other people are saying, you know? And then, yeah, so for me, there's nothing wrong doing that. Of course, our ticket are on Bafana. We want Bafana to win this cup, not go to the final or semi-final. We want them to win this cup, all right? Now, penalty, I don't think people should dwell too much on that one. Messi, the top player in the world, has missed penalty in the World Cup, all right? I think it was also Copa America, if it's not the World Cup, where he missed the penalty. So it is not Baggio, you know, he was a star. He missed the penalty in the World Cup. So penalty, it's a gamble. And then, and apart from penalty, I think Percy Tau was the only player who was probing. He was the only player who was trying from all angles. He played very well as far as I'm concerned. And I like his attitude of him, you know, saying, no, I'm prepared to try again. That's the kind of spirit and attitude that you want. Don't bow your head, and then instead lift your head high and look forward. And Saddam, you wanted to say something?
Yeah. After you mentioned against Messi at World Cup, remember Messi, Argentina, they lose the first game of the World Cup. He missed a penalty, but at the end of the day, they win the World Cup. And then Baggio, 1994, he missed the penalty. And you can just check those things, it can happen. But now, that's why I said, that is a wake-up call for the players to do something else. I like Tabiki when he say the combination of the back line and the back four is not good. Yes, I can say that without mentioning the name, but our back four was not communicating okay. That's why the goalkeeper also was confused. Even the setup of the indirect kick of the player, the goal number 2, they never set up nicely. But less than that, we have to do something. We have to come there. And then the players of Sundown, they know each other. Even Shalule, they know him. They will deal with him. Otto will make him put him the bottle. Chandrum Kenyamul Botolo. This game, against Sunday, it's going to be a war. Because why? Because they'll qualify. Number one. Number two, we need to make our country proud. Number three, we are not here to visit. We want the country. So now our players, and supporters keep on talking. Your message, like when I comrade, your message that you say is good. It can go to the players, can go to the coaches. Maybe it's good advice for them. Or no, mistake was this one. They must rectify their mistake. But team talk. President, minister was there to talk to them. Baba, guys, go there and play your ball, and then we need to win. The value. Pray for us, pray for country, pray for players, and then something will happen on Sunday. We are there to bounce back.
No, but you know, the other thing that's very, very important, you know, as you said, Argentina lost their first game during the World Cup 2022, and they went all the way to win the cup.
All the way to win the cup.
That might be the same thing, like you said. It's a wake-up call. Tshepang, people were complaining, evidence, Mahopa, Lepasa, and all that. Is the problem with them, or is the problem with the supply?
Personally, I feel like, okay, first things first, on paper, besides the two players, Lepasa and Mahopa, we don't have any other players in the PSL that have experience in the national team in terms of strikers. Yes, we left out the likes of maybe Reyners, Kanyisa Mayo. People are complaining about them that maybe they should have been or could have been in the squad, but they don't have that experience. Yes, they haven't been called up to have that experience playing maybe in the African Champions League, or maybe in the Bafana setup, whereby they even scored like or regularly, like Mahopa and Lepasa. So now let's deal with what we have at the moment, which is Mahopa and Lepasa. Yes, on paper, Lepasa started good, started the season well with the Orlando Pirates, but his form kind of dipped. Mahopa started on the sidelines, but now he is the main man at Orlando Pirates and started scoring goals. And we do know that formerly, when he was still at Baroka, Hugo Bros was the one that called him into the national team, and that's where he got his experience, you know. So I think it was more of that. Yes, these are the players we have at the moment. Yes, for now. Okay, going forward, when it comes to our midfield, when it comes to the supply, yes, for him it's more of supply. We can blame that on supply as well. We need our midfielders to work very, very hard, you know, than what they've produced in the last game. But at the same time, with him as well, I think this is a big stage. First time playing in the Afcon. There's a lot that's expected. The pressure is probably a lot and the nerves are there, but we demand more. Maybe it's a bit of more of movement off the ball. A striker needs to be smart. A striker can't be outsmarted by a center back, but they need to be more smarter than these center backs, you know. So I think it comes with that. It's more of experience, how they need to play. And it's just one thing, just to wrap up. Bafana Bafana plays well, Mr. Shabalala. We've seen in the past couple of games, now we've started to share the ball, we've started to play. This more showing a glimpse of how we play, our style of play. So I think we need to get more of that, and more confidence needs to be brought into the players. And then I think we'll be able to produce and see the likes of Mahopa or Lepasa maybe starting to get these goals, because it comes as a team, as a collective, as a whole.
I must say, I'm very impressed with Rowan Williams. He's a real captain. He plays very well. He's very calm. You know, Rowan Williams, you know, he reminds me of Kgole during his time. Very calm, knowing very well that he needs to be where, you know, and at what time. Not only that, very, very cool, collected as a captain. Doesn't, you know, urge the players to be scared and all that. So for me, I'm very excited with Kgole. I mean Rowan Williams. So I'm quite excited. So we are getting there. And then I'm sure we'll do well. Let's look forward to the game and see what we can do. And then Saddam, you are in Ivory Coast. How's the weather there? A little bit, because you are closing now. And then also bid the viewers farewell. Tell us about the weather quickly. What time is it? Is it still dark?
I don't know. I was trying to go outside there to see the motorbike. I don't know if you can see.
Yeah.
See anything here?
Yeah. What time is it now? It's 6 o'clock.
Yeah, it's 6 o'clock here. She got 2 hours.
All right. So no, that's good.
You know what happened here in Ivory? On weekend, Saturday and Sunday, you're not working. It's a family day. They don't work. That's why you don't hear any noise. Everybody's sleeping now.
Okay.
Not next month, I think. Yeah, it's a family day. Yeah,
right.
But the weather is good. Everybody is happy. We are ready on the tomorrow game. We need to win. So I think even myself, I'm enjoying here. My trip number 18 since 1992. Thanks for my achievement. Thanks to you as well, comrade, to give me a chance to talk to our viewers at home. I met them, but everything's all right. As a soldier, I have to do that. I don't have a chance, but many thanks to everyone there.
Thank you so much. Much appreciated. We'll win. Don't worry, we are winning tomorrow. We are not winning only tomorrow. We'll win this tournament.
We're going to win.
We are going to win this cup. This is what is going to happen. Last ball, just beat them. Yeah. Our says it. The English people were saying Rabara says okay. Tshepang, beat them forward. Tshepang, beat them forward.
Yes, no. Thank you very much, Mr. Shabalala, and to our viewers, and also to you, Mr. Saddam. Thank you guys for representing us well as a nation. Looking forward to tomorrow's game. I hope the stadium will be packed there, and you will be mobilizing the supporters as well and driving our boys forward.
Thank you. Much appreciated.